Well, I said coconut water. Yes. Good evening, everybody. For those of you who are on live tonight, we share, like, subscribe as you enter into the chat. And of course, tell a friend to tell another friend that we are live. So I'm sharing, I'm sending out my link. So you're going to join me and do that. While I do that, then you do as well. Good night to all my moderators. Welcome. Dimples in the house. Big up yourself. I don't see Karen as yet, but Karen, I know she soon jump on. Let me just say big up to all the persons who are inside the chat tonight. Hello from NYC. That's Medi. Official Nesla. Good night to you as well. Share the live, people. Remember to tell everybody that we're on live tonight. We have a special guest tonight. We're going to make you feel welcome. And we're going to learn a little bit about, the videographer world, the challenges and all of these things that this gentleman has come across. But again, as I say, before we go into all of the doings tonight, let us share the live. So I'm sharing like crazy. All right, so I just shared my live a while ago. So I'm waiting on you guys to also share so I can see the numbers going up. I can see the numbers growing. Yeah, man, little by little, we're going. Barbara in the building just arrived. Thank you, Curls. Yes, people, tonight I'm drinking coconut water. No, what is it called again, Curls? Sip and drink? No sip and drink tonight. Tonight I'm drinking coconut water. The best water. Ain't it true, Barbara? Yes, it is. So again, I said, please just remember to like, subscribe, and share in the chat. It's been a minute I haven't been on live on TikTok. So you're pretty tonight, I want to walk on. Right there. So yeah, I like it, it's growing, the momentum. The people are coming on. Yeah, man, we're gonna tell them so we're live. Remember to tell them that we're live. Share up the live, like up the live. People, so many persons are in the live, and says only 5 persons, because I like it. 5 persons like the live. What is happening? Don't forget to like the live. All right. Hello, my TikTok fans. It's been a minute. I have not been on this live. Dimples is everywhere, right? So she jumped right over onto the TikTok live. Like, Dimples, you are everywhere. Big up to yourself. But no say over here, so I just see Carvel Lawson jumped in on the live. Yeah, man. Good night. Charisse Doctor in the building. Big up yourself. Good night, my darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, let me just say, big up to 147K and counting subscribers. Remember, I did say by December, we should hit that 200 mark. All right? At Pubs, big up yourself. Tia, big up yourself as well. For persons who are just joining in on the TikTok, big up on yourself. Remember, if you like up, and share. Tell people some of them on live. Tell them so we're going to talk about bartender. We have a special guest tonight coming in as well. Pebbles don't reach on yet, Dimples. Right. Remember, I said that we're aiming to reach the 200K subscribers starting now. So by December, we must reach 200K. All right. So on a Sunday night, this is where we talk to the hottest artists, the small business people. And so again, people, remember I told you guys, if you have a small business and you need promotion for it, just send us a DM or send us an email, xpressionzja2@gmail.com, or shut us up a DM on our social media platform and we will talk the business. All right. Each one help one. Yeah, we do support small business as well. All right. That's how we make it. I just want to say big ups to the Xpressionz JA family. You know, little bit of win at the building tonight, but don't worry. You might never know who you might come here, come see. The bartender crew, members only crew as well. Tia, you tell them to run, go subscribe, not true? Big up again to my moderators. All of you in the building. Miss Noel in the building. Good night. Laura Gordon, big ups to you. You're in the building as well. Curls, Karen Dimples, big up. You have been a gem. You have been there with us. All right, so again, we don't know the Shreps, the 1 and 2 drinkings and all these things. Because you know tonight is the man in full black from the bartender, Radcliffe right hand. It's his birthday tonight. So, you know, so we're going to do a little 1, 2 drink and, you know, yeah, have a little vibe. I just want to also say big up to my location sponsor. That's Incognito Vacation Stay. We are located at 8 Colliston Drive. That's right off Hagley Park Road. You can't miss it. From you put 8 Colliston Drive in your GPS, it take you right to the spot. One big brown gate right there. So where as you drive up to the gate, security. You don't have no problem. You don't have to worry yourself. Security is off the chain. 24-hour security. Yeah? Drive in and go on with yourself. You're well protected. And let me just say this, guys. It's bed and breakfast. You can jump on the site. You can see the rooms. You can see the pool. You can see everything, the whole place, what it's like. It's www.incognitovacationstay.com. And remember again, people, it's bed and breakfast. The prices them nice too, you know. Whereas I call it like a summer, you know, just done and thing. Remember, if you're having a business meeting, you're having a baby shower, you're having a wedding reception, it don't matter. A party, it don't matter. We are here to host whatever event it is that you want to have. Worse, if it's a pool party, the pool they're right upstairs. We got you. Whatever the function, we got you. Board meeting, we'll have the boardroom ready and waiting. Just jump onto the website and find the number and call and make your date, make your appointment, place a date with us, and we'll further give you all the information that is required. All right. So that is 8 Colliston Drive, right off Hagley Park Road, Incognito Vacation Stay. Now, as always, every Sunday night, I always look at and bashing. Yeah? Well, the hair tonight is done by yours truly, right here. Me. Thank you. People, my hair are grow. I grow back my hair. I not cut off the side of my head because I know people ask me, you know, if I not go back in another thing there. And yeah. Grace Atkinson, Drysdale, big up yourself. Thank you so much. Again, you're coming in from Scotland. A whole heap of love and blessings. When I say just a jump in and a jump out back because you're always sleeping. Wow, you're saying it's 2 a.m. now? Wow, but you're bleach on the short tonight. What sleep time, love and respect to you. One Grace, big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining in every Sunday night. You always find the opportunity for jump in and come give a 1 ale, and we do appreciate that. All right, Grace, just remember, tell a friend to tell our next friend, share our page. People share our pages. That's the only way we're gonna get, you know, new subscribers, new followers, because people, a lot of persons still don't know about the bartender. So we're trying to hit that mark that people know about Bartender. You know what I mean? It is so calming to the soul whenever time you watch Bartender, because we give you everything about life experience. Yes, man. Tia, yeah, man. We're gonna tell them go subscribe. Little Miss Stoker Loka, good night, blessings to you. Yes, good night to you, blessings. You're gonna tell everybody come share. And yeah, man, we're gonna like up my page and all of this. A long time I come on live, you know. So give me a one blessing. Me like them art blessings. They will go up and thing. The one gift them and the two gift them. Yeah, thank you so much. Let me also say, yeah. So as I was saying, I'm always well decked out and well styled and well dressed on a Sunday night. That is thanks to Stylish Boutiques JA. I am always looking on top, even when I dress, the simple way, the simple night. But tonight, people, I have one piece of nice, sexy dress, but it's very sharp. So I'm going to sit down and keep myself quiet tonight. Now I'm going to go on with no foolishness. Yeah, I'm going to keep myself quiet tonight. Because I dress short and all these things, yeah. Night breeze, yeah, right there. So Stylish Boutique JA, she's located in Clock Tower, shop 5A. You can find her right off Halfway Tree Road, right there in Clock Tower Plaza. Run, go, follow her page. She's on all social media platforms, which is Stylish Boutique JA. She also has another page now that is called Stylish Boss JA. Yeah, all of the nice casual things I believe is on Stylish Boss JA, but Stylish Boutique JA have everything. They worse now. New Year's are come up, Christmas are come up, graduation is also coming up, proms and all these things. So mothers, if you're looking for the nice prom dresses for your daughters, just go over upon Stylish Boutique JA page. She got you. Yeah. And look out soon. We're gonna be hosting a fashion show. I'm not telling you when, but we're put together. So now we'll see some nice things. That's coming on the market soon. Yeah. So make sure you check out our page and all of these nice things. And of course, I could not be without my accessories. That's from DK_platinum_apparel. Big up to Jermaine and Curls. That's the new business, the new accessory business that's on the block for the Xpressionz family. Me have to take the sip. Coconut water, nice. Yeah. So it's DK_platinum_apparel for all your nice accessories. Necklace. I'm actually wearing one tonight. Right here. And guys, everything is stainless steel. Don't worry, it won't change. All right, because I know a lot of persons think that, all right, if I'm going at how much time water, it's about change and it's about it. No. So they supply you with necklaces, they supply you with anklets, bracelets, rings, earrings. What's new that's coming on the market, Curls? Watch? What kind of watches? So both males and female. What kind of watches? Just regular or mixture? Okay, guys. So coming on stream on DK Apparel's page is watches. So on a well decked out necklace, ring, watch, anklet, bracelet, earring. So you're gonna be well decked out for the Christmas, for the New Year's. All right. So go over on DK_apparel DK_platinum_apparel. When you have to make so much underscore, you get mixed up in the people. Believe me. But don't forget to go and follow their social media platforms. I believe it's both Instagram and TikTok. Go over there and follow and like up them page. All right. And make sure also go and go look on the merch them. All right. Pretty glistening stuff. That's accessories that's there. Also, people remember I told you about my edges, right? Yeah. TikTok, mama just showing my edges them. Say a girl edge, grow back. And that's all. Virgo Queen, big up yourself in the building. People I know. Who is this? Kelly? Yes, I will have the same last name. somehow, some way, we're related. All right. Send me a DM. I will see if we can chat. Trust me. Steffi, pretty little. Yep, big up yourself. Blessings. Thank you so much for joining in TikTok peeps. My YouTube peeps. Thank you so much for joining in. Remember, I told you now about my edges. Remember, I told you that girl had no edges. Now, thanks to Natura's beauty, I got edges. People, it is a process. It don't take it 1 day, 2 day, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. No, it's a process. It's about take a little time, and it is how you do your process. It's how you treat it. You know, for it to take it time and blend in and gel and yeah. So don't worry on yourself. It is a process, and it takes time. All right. And it takes time. So she has regular castor oil as well as cold press castor oil in 4 ounces. All right. As well as kids alphabet tracing workbook. This can be bought on Amazon, or you can send her a message on DM. All right. Just remember to follow her on all social media platforms at Naturi's Beauty JA. Naturi is NATURI BEAUTY JA, right? On all social media platforms. And her tagline is be natural, be beautiful, be you. Everything that's about being natural. All right? Just go over to Naturi's Beauties JA and follow up her page. Good night, sir. We have some special guests in the building tonight. You know what? I have to greet them in a special kind of way there, right, peeps? All right. So big up to, so when you see the merch right here so on the table, right? I go on with itself. Yeah. This could not be without Yard Vibes Chill Spot. Anything you want. Table. You want buy table, you want rent table, we got you. You want buy chair, you want rent chair, we got you. So, table, chair, ice box, ice bucket, just contact Miss Watson. All right, her contacts are 876-831-9459. And that is Yard Vibes Chill Spot for all your tables, all your chairs, ice box, everything, you name it. All right. Remember again, people, I said it would not have been possible without Yard Vibes Chill Spot for setting up our merch right here. Shirts, tumblers, coasters, you name it. Bucket hats, we still got you. We still have them. All right. And I'm very excited because new merch is coming out by the end of September. No, I'm so excited that I want to tell you that just go over by tomorrow, because I'm gonna be just snippets. I'm not gonna give you the whole, but just snippets. I'm gonna be posting a little bit on the merch page. All right, so you can see what is coming forth. So jump over onto official_the_bartender_merch to catch and see all the interesting merches that's there on the page. All right. Please go over and also follow all our social media platforms, which is Xpressionz JA. Let me just jump and make sure I'm getting all of them corrected because I don't want to lead you astray. So for all the social media handles, you're going to jump on Instagram and look for official_the_bartender or Xpressionz JA_productions with a S. Official_the_bartender_merch. That is on Instagram only. TikTok and YouTube, Xpressionz JA. Now, people remember Xpressionz is with an X. A lot of persons make the mistake and spell it with an E, so and then say, well, I can't find the page, I can't. Calm down. It's a X. Xpressionz JA. All right. That's Xpressionz JA for all your social media platforms. Now, I know a lot of persons have been having trouble staying members, and some persons are having trouble becoming members. No, let's solve that. One, the VPN that is, well, we have changed the VPN link now. So the VPN link that was there before was giving issues. All right. So we have a new VPN that you can jump onto and follow. All right. So download VPN, that is VEEPN, on your laptop. No, not on your phone. All right. On your laptop, to get access to join as a member on Xpressionz JA YouTube page. Please remember, please, you hear me stress it, please remember, you cannot use your phone to do this process. All right? So just the same as how you would follow the other VPN, this is the same process. Download the VPN, and that's if you're in Jamaica, you need the VPN, right? But if you're overseas, all you need to do is click the join button. All right? Birthdays and anniversary shout outs. Now let's give that special birthday shout out to Bull. No, remember call him name properly. Jermaine, otherwise called Bull in the Bartender. Listen, it is his birthday. Let's just say happy birthday, Jermaine. All heap of love, all heap of blessings that's coming from your bartender family. Yeah? Blessings, enough prosperity, long life. Because you know we have to tell them long life too. We want them have long life, don't it? Yeah, man. Long life, all heap of prosperity, and all heap of love coming from your bartender family. Big ups. We know you soon come and we're going to have the one drink and all these things, right? But for those of us who are having birthdays in September and a whole heap has passed who had birthdays, let's just say happy belated birthday. And for those who are having birthdays, happy birthday. Remember, I also said if there is somebody that you want to give a shout out to and tell them happy birthday, the page is here to do it. Send in your request, and I will be more than happy to big up who you want to big up and send out the birthday shout out for the person that is having their birthdays. So Dimple says, Dimple says, happy birthday to my friend Debbie Debs, the knitting queen, and her son Kylie. That's from Dimple. So Debbie Debs, if you are listening, happy birthday to both you and your son Kylie. All right. So the question of the night to win the merch, and you cannot, people on my TikTok page, you cannot. So on my TikTok page, Chantel says her birthday is on Wednesday. Chantel, happy birthday when it comes. Love and blessings from the Bartender family. All heap of blessings, all heap of love. Big up yourself when your birthday comes. All right? Now, you're welcome, my darling. Now, the question of the week, and this is to win a merch from the table, any merch at all. All right? The question of the week. The night. What is the name of the operations between king and numbers? What is, let me repeat it, what is, wait, no man, Shana K come out strong, you know? No man, Shana K, hold on. Let me give the question of the night first. Wait, what is the name of the operation between king and numbers? For last week, no one got the producer answer correctly about 2 truths, 1 lie. The correct answer was she loves dogs. She doesn't like dogs. However, she does play volleyball and love creating decorations. All right? So, we have a winner now? Who win? Cherise Robinson, big up yours. No Dimples, you can. Cherise win already, Dimples. Cherise Robinson, big up yourself. You said operations iguana. Big up yourself. You need to send us a DM on the merch page. send us a DM on the merch page, on the merch page, and you will definitely. Yeah. Kin Pupalik, no. Mami turn a shepherd pan you. Yeah, Kin Pupalik. You send us a DM on the merch page, please, and you will receive your gift. We need to know how to link you up, how to link up for you to get that merch. All right. Let me jump a little bit now to what's happening in social media, because a lot of things is happening in social media. So my producer just look for me and said, one. A lot of things is happening now. Nigel Clark, big up yourself. It's soon to out of here. Blessings on your journey to another top position. So, the elite basic school. News here says KK in the building. Special K. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Sharice, I said merch. It is official _ the bartender _ merch. Go and follow that page. Sharice excited. She said the first share we. Sharice, big up yourself. Yeah, man, you did good tonight. You did good. You jump out. That exactly means that you're watching. So people, when the questions are thrown out, this is the only way we know that we're watching. No man, Nicholas Morrison. Yeah, Nicholas Morrison, Nicholas, aka Blue Diamond, aka QRS Courier Company, aka Coach, is in the building. Nicholas, big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining in on our live tonight. Big up yourself. But on social media happenings, all right, youths pay it forward with beautification project, and this is to the elite basic schools. Now, I think I'm hearing that there are some schools that have not yet reopened because they need beautification. They need to fix bathrooms. They need to, guys, you can reach out to us and let us know. We will let everybody, or we will let the necessary persons know about what is happening as it relates to, whether it is school or for a child that needs to go back to school. All right, so just let us know if there's any assistance that we can give to a school or to a child. So it says, as the Jamaican Cleaner says, nothing says welcome to a new school year like adding a bit of color and art to the compound where children will spend most of their days. And for Elite Basic School in Seaview Gardens, the welcomed look quite bright with the help of youths from the Dream Big for Youth Foundation. But selecting this project wasn't a random decision. Instead, it was a move to pay it forward. Born and raised in Seaview Gardens, Anthony Lodge, founder and lead volunteer of the foundation, felt it was only right to include his old safe haven in the foundation's give back efforts. Beautiful gesture, Anthony. Giving back to your community is always one of the most important things or key things in your development in your life and in your future. It's a good move, good to talk about it. Karen, good night, right over here. So on my TikTok live. So Anthony, big up yourself. Thank you so much for giving back. We do appreciate you. All right. Madam Producer, I can't read one more. So, wait. So, I just want to urge a lot of persons know. Let me just say on this platform, we are praying for Lieutenant Stitchy. I just want to say, my heartfelt prayers going up, going out. You just a watch Bartender. We hear the laughter. You just watch Bartender. Yeah, we know, because we hear the laugh them. So a fan is in here watching Bartender. Can you imagine while we're doing the live? Awesomeness, right? I'll tell you, it's enough nice things happening right here. So on a Sunday night. No, the powers that be, you know, is letting us know that there's a person out there that needs our help in saving his life. Now, people, yes, nobody don't know when you go sick. Nobody don't know when sickness just about go so. Please, I'm urging and asking people, take care. Even if you're not like doctor, just go get a checkup so you can know the necessary herbal remedies to give your body. Please do the necessary checkups because you don't know when sickness going to fall on you. All right? Our brother is in need of your help. Lieutenant Stitchy, please, whatever it is, they have a GoFundMe for him. Jump onto his page, jump onto the page, go jump onto the GoFundMe website and contribute, please. I saw in the media that Spragga Benz and a number of other artists are trying to put on an event to raise funds for him. Please just go out there, support the Bartender crew, the Xpressionz crew, the dance Xpressionz crew. We are aiming to be a part of that movement. All right. So please support. All right. Please support. Now, let me see what's going on in the comments before I move on. Because on a normal, I have to introduce, I'm going on my voice, because I have to introduce the special guest, like, you know. But let me see what's going on in the chat tonight. Big up and love and blessings to all the persons who are just entering the chat. Me ear bull car. Yeah, man. From way outside, me ear the birthday man car. From way outside. Dip and fall back. So dip and walk under. People, I'm sorry. Bull, now you don't have to bend down. You just walk across the camera because of your birthday. Some of the people them see you, you're well decked in your orange. Yeah. So people, let me see what's going on in the chat. All right. So Sharice Robinson winner prize and all of these things. Nicholas, big up yourself. Orange 6, big up yourself. Thank you so much for watching and keep watching The Bartender. Well, send us a message over. Send me a message over on TikTok. Send me a DM on TikTok. Shakina Lambert, good night. Big up yourself. Kedisha Wilson. So everybody's talking about Bartender tonight, right? Remember, me not watch it. Me not watch the part there yet. Me not watch the part there yet, people. Because somebody's commenting. Kedisha is commenting and said, Bubbles, me think you did a box down Miranda since night. Well, she would have deserved it. Not true. She would have deserved the box down. Talk truth. Talk only for truth. Talk only for truth, people. She out of she bright, man. You didn't want it happen for real. So true. Captain Hurricane, big up yourself. Thank you so much. Only for love and blessings to you, DJ Zion Love. Salute, blessings to you too. Grace, you know you have to stop this. Grace say if Patsy and Shepherd foot related. You have to stop, Grace. You have to stop. Dimples, I'll let him know. Bull. Dimples says happy birthday to you. Dale Duncan, good night. Only for love and blessings. People, as I go along, you know it's that time of the night where you know, we're gonna sit and talk to a special guest. Because we have to know about him. We have to know what's happening in his life as a videographer, you know, the future for him, what it holds, and all of these things. So, with over 22 years of professional experience under his belt, this gentleman has grown into the industry of film and production, a persistent student, and the mastermind behind GD Films. GD Films is a production house bringing talented creatives together to develop local and international content of the highest quality. He has a passion that drives him to raise the bar. I will say no more. But viewers and subscribers, I will say, let me introduce you to the director of photography, Steadicam operator, and photographer of GD Films, Mr. Gareth Daly.
Hello. I was wondering who you're talking about.
What do you mean?
With all of that introduction. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night,
How are you?
Mr. Daly.
Yeah, finally, I'm finally here.
People, let me tell you something. Before I get into the interview, let me drop the
Remember that you said that you're going to be nice to me tonight? All right, cool.
Him just drop that promise on me.
I was saying.
People, this gentleman right here is very hard to get. Wanna know how long me I try get him for do an interview? But you see, when you're well traveled and busy,
like the Xpressionz.
Excuse me?
Like the Xpressionz. Like dance expression.
Gareth, good night. Thank you so much for being here. Like I'm over the moon happy. I'm happy you're here.
You and Arville has been friend from for a while.
Years now.
Years, so
because
when
I looked at this and I said 22 years. I said 22 years.
Well, actually, it's 24 years. That needed an update. Yes,
all right. Well, 28 not far. 2 years short of it. 24. How much out of that we know you?
Quite. We're not going to age ourselves, but
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem.
Many years. So
not a problem. So, but Gareth, like, I don't even know where to start asking the questions. Like,
just let it flow, man.
For you, where did this magic all started?
Okay, so for me, a lot of people don't know, or maybe wouldn't have known. I started out painting and drawing. That's what I did at high school, arts. And then applied to Edna Manley School of College of Visual Arts. Got accepted. Couldn't find tuition fee. Mother couldn't afford it at the time. And I decided that I'm going to go to Montego Bay. So I'm originally from Trelawney. For a lot of people who don't know, I'm from Trelawney. Big up all the Trelawney people.
You didn't know what?
You understand? Albertown High School is where I went to school, high school.
All right, I'm going to turn on the camera. I'm going to see who are talking to.
Hello.
TikTok.
Oh, TikTok.
Yes.
Yes, so I did that. And then after high school, I was working in Montego Bay. So my first job was working at Super Plus. I was actually one of those customer service person who pack the bags them and push out the bag outside. So I'd say to everybody, when you go to the supermarket, I have high regards for those persons because I know what it's like wanting that extra tip to, support the paycheck that wasn't as you understand. And so therefore, when I go to the supermarket now, I make sure that if somebody push out my bag, no matter how small it might be, I'm going to always tip them. So I did that, and then I was working at Sandals Montego Bay. I was working with Aquason Videos and Photos. I used to shoot weddings every day at Sandals Montego Bay. And from between Negril and Otrius Montego Bay, but I was based in Montego Bay, but we used to do weddings all the Sandals. And then one day I met a group of brethren from Kingston who decided that, Kingston is where everything is at in terms of the hub of the business if I really want to make it becomes a viable business and a career path. So I just transfer arts, painting and drawing into photography at the time at Aquason, and then I was doing weddings, so therefore I just transformed. And I came to Kingston, went to CPTC, and then the rest is history. 24 years later, here am I. My first place that I started working at when I came to Kingston was TVJ. So Michael Sharp, and I was just talking about him, may his soul rest in peace. Michael Sharp was one of those persons who basically gave me that opportunity to even understand what it's like to be behind a camera and telling story with it. So I was in the news department.
But wait, behind a camera, so this is no Videography.
So therefore,
because at first
when I started out at Sandals, I used to walk on the beach. I tell people every day, I give them a joke. I used to walk on the beach with a still camera asking tourists, "Hey guys, would you want to take a photograph today, please?" I gave my brethren the joke, said that I didn't just reach where I'm at today because of just one jump. I remember at one point in time, I used to walk with 2 coca leaf. You know what's a coca leaf? That plant, that big green leaf that could almost cover your entire body. I used to walk with 2 of them on the beach every day. And then, yes, a long story. So I used to create as if it was a nude beach. So therefore, we asked the lady to take off their bra strap, just drop the strap and then cover up with the leaf and cover up with the fur, and then take pictures. And then so we take the pictures today. By next morning, people didn't have cell phones, so there was no smartphone. We're talking about in the late 90s.
Yes.
So we used to have to take the photograph. They go all the way to Ochi, get processed, send them back by the next morning. And because the lab was in Ochi, I was in Montego Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next morning, the guests would be coming to the desk, the photo desk, asking where their photos. They used to pay like $5, $7 US at the time for. So that's where it started out. So when I came to Kingston, I started doing video. Mm-hmm. And that's where everything, the love, and I realized. So I give everybody the joke again. My first paycheck when I came to Kingston, the first money that I held in my hand that belongs to me was $19,000 compared to $1,600 that I leave Montego Bay that I used to get. Mm-hmm. So $1,600 to $19,000, that was like a no-brainer. So I went back to Montego Bay, I pack up, I sell my TV, my fridge, my bed, everything, and I came to Kingston.
But were you living alone at that time? So
I stayed with a couple of bridges. I stayed with my friend again, Marcia Bowen. She passed away. Marcia Bowen, big up yourself. She was the PR manager at Sandals Montego Bay. Just to say, yo, you're going to Kingston, I can introduce you to Michael Sharp. So you could go to TVJ and see what it's like to see how people do it at the TV station. Mm-hmm. And then Marcia's brother was teaching at Edna Manley. She said she could talk to her brother, so I could stay by his house. He's a Jehovah's Witness. You have to come in by 8 o'clock in the night. You can't have no sleepover. Your girlfriend can't come over. Man. The whole works. And therefore, that was my life when I came to Kingston. It was rough. Like, I started staying with one of my brethren for like 6 months. And I was but the aim was, when I realized, the first time I walk into TVJ, Smile Jamaica, and I'm looking around and I'm like, I had to be pinching myself because this is something also that when I was in Montego Bay, I dreamed of, but I didn't know how I was going to reach that point or how soon I was going to reach that level. So it was an eye-opener for me when I came to Kingston. I realized that you have the opportunity where today you can be filming the Prime Minister, the next day you can be in the street talking to a homeless, or the next day you're on a crime scene filming news. So it was just like, it was a shock to me when I came to Kingston. I was like, seeing traffic light and I'm like left, right and center. How am I going to drive in the city? It was just like confusing. But at the same time, I told myself, if I go back to Trelawney to plant yam, it is because I want to do it, but it's not because I didn't make use of the opportunity. Mm-hmm. And then just like some brethren, I had the opportunity to drop around. I used to be around some good people, some good friends. I was lucky. So I was around people like Gregory McFeel, Asha from Far Eye Films, Big Up Yourself, Talawa, Jeremy Rogers, Brian St. Juice. These people just like say, yo, little brother, this is where it is, and everybody embraced me. So the rest is history, and we don't need 2-3 more days to talk about my life in Kingston, but that was the start. Until now, I have GD Films, my company, and I am traveling and stuff like that.
And all of these things. But before we get to GD Company still, because you mentioned about Mr. Sharp.
Yes.
What was his influence on you?
So I remember the first day I walked into Mr. Sharp, Michael Sharp office, and he said, youngster, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to be one of the best camera operator coming out of Jamaica. And he was like, I can't make you become that person. I can give you the opportunity and create the platform by allowing you to be a TVJ here, and then you decide what your future is. Mm-hmm. Michael Sharp was one of those persons who was a very strict boss. I know a lot of people didn't like him in the last part because he used to lock off people dancing in Jamaica because of his other job and stuff like that, but that's history. Michael Sharp was one of those persons that created a lot of opportunities for young people. Like I remember, we didn't have, again, cell phone and internet privilege. So for us to cover Jamaica in terms of get all the coverage, news coverage coming in, Michael Sharp used to walk around and borrow and beg people old VHS camera and small TRV camera, send it to the videographers. They used to film their news, send it in by the bus and drop it off at Ferry police station or 3 miles, and we go pick up their cassette. And that's how we used to bring in the news from the country. We didn't have satellite and we transfer and all those beautiful stuff. So Michael Sharp used to just create opportunities for different, yes, it's a win for the station, but he said that you can't have an island and we can do a full coverage of news. We only have the news full up of just Kingston news. So that's how we used to get the news from across the country. And he was a no-nonsense person. He was telling you that, like, we'll come in and we'll say, Michael Sharp, we saw an accident on the road. Or something happened and he was like, where's the footage? I was like, we don't have the footage. Him saying, don't believe. Him say, you have to have at least one frame to prove the point. Television is about audio and about visual. So therefore, you have to have at least one still frame that we can replay and slow-mo and do all the effects. But then we can't be just reading news. Oh, an accident happened on the road tonight. And where's the proof that? So he was one of those persons that believe in going out there, getting the news at any cost. At that time, we used to just find it fun to beat CVM at newscasts every night because we have a newscast at 7 o'clock, so we drop in the news first, and then we have a repeat at 10 o'clock. So it was fun for us. So we had a team by the name of Men in Black. I'm sure some of you people would have known about them. So Kevin Savage, Oral Napier, myself, Andrew Wedderburn, we used to go out in the night and hunt for news. That's how TVJ was, like on the clock. We used to break news at any hour of the night. And so he was a good boss. May his soul rest in peace. Cheers to his life.
Cheers.
While we're supposed to look at each other. We're supposed to cheers, look at each other. Look at each other for the, It's apple juice, everyone. You understand?
Right. Apple juice now looks so dark.
It's because the ice melt out. Anyway, yes. So that's it in my early years of television, Jamaican as a videographer, a news videographer.
In this time, though, Gareth, were you still doing still photography? Because, all right, people, so that's how I knew Gareth, doing still photos and then into the videography. So in this time, were you still doing
I remember I was going through, recently I was moving office space and I saw some camera for people who are privileged now to have a cell phone or not even a cell phone, but a camera with 60 megapixel. I remember my first camera that I had was like 3.2 megapixel. Like the memory card used to be like a 1 gig memory card or 2 gig.
You can't have that. We couldn't
have that. No, nothing. But I'm just saying that I always camera. I recently started doing some teaching, which we'll talk about that some other time or later on. But I was telling the students in the class that it's not the type of camera that you have, but they always ask me, what's the best camera for you to have? I say, it is not the camera that you ideally or you fantasize about or you see somebody else over there with. It's the camera that you have in your hand. So therefore, whatever you have in your hand, that is the camera of choice and you're going to make the best of it. So I was always doing still photography on the side, always have a camera. I have hard drives of stuff from 2001 on the street as a news videographer. I always have my little point and shoot. So yes, I always doing photography, even though I branch over into videography.
Okay. So then came the birth of GD Films. GD Films, which is a production house that, because the title here, it says it's a production house bringing talented creatives together to develop local and international content of the highest quality.
So before I reached the GD Films, I've always been freelancing, although I was at TVJ. So I freelanced with Phase 3 Production, Cinicom, Maxine in the later years, Maxine Walters. But I was always Far Eye Films. Before that was Slingshot. I was always shooting filming parties, stage shows. I was one of those person that always out there at stage show working. So IPTV 2008, Johan Dawes, big up Johan, IPTV family, who asked me to come on board to work as production manager. So I went to IPTV. After a year, I realized that although I just signed up for 1 year, I didn't get to achieve all of what I wanted to do. So I said, I'm going to give them my extra year. So 2009 was the second year. And then out of one day, I just wake up and I realized that I was going to bed 5 o'clock in the morning after I left Asylum or the street dancing that we used to cover. And then by 9 o'clock, I used to be at IPTV. And then I just decided that, listen to me, if I'm going to put all of this energy, no bad feelings. If I'm going to put all of this energy into one company, might as well it's GD Films, my company. Yep. So I started out GD production. And then I talked to a sister of mine and she was like, the production sounds so big, like you do stage show and all of these lovely stuff and take on event. Narrow it down. If this is film is what you really want to do. So the name came up, GD Films, and then I just start run with it. And then I realized that by branding it and start wearing the shirts on the road and start to give out business card. People really don't even call me Gareth Dale anymore. They call me GD or call me Mr. Films or GD Films. And then the brand, I've watched the brand start to grow from just me alone until now I have a staff. I have people to answer to. Big up my staff and my crew every day. I have two ladies, Yolanda and Rachel, who's a part of my company, who is a business manager and production manager. And they hold me accountable every day. So I can't wake up one day and decide that I don't want to go to work. Or I don't feel like I want to go into office, you understand? And then outside of my core team, I've been privileged to work with some really talented people. When I said Jeremy Rogers, who is over here, Jeremy came here with me. Big up Jeremy. Jeremy is my senior. Jeremy could be my father. And when I see Jeremy calling me bossy, and so I'm going to say, yo, Reggie, don't come in no bossy. But we have gelled so much, Delroy, Squidley, Jason, all of these people, and the film industry on a whole. When I see how people show me respect is because, and I was saying to my staff, that my students, you can't demand respect. You have to show respect, and respect will come in return. So GD Films was formed out of that. And I just wake up one day and decide that I want to create content for myself. But how am I going to do it? I don't have the capital that I really would love. I don't have the latest camera that I would really like. Because according to my staff, they say I have high chest when it comes to equipment and camera.
But isn't that a good thing for the quality of work that you want to put out?
But you see, the difference is that when you have somebody who like my business manager, who look at numbers only and make sure that the business run and taxes pay and staff pay and all that, how am I going to tell her that I need a camera for 50,000 US?
Wow.
How do you break that story to them? So, you just have to just try little by little and start small until you realize. And then when it's your company, you understand when you don't have the money. So you have to be understanding. So I just team up with some creative people. I decided that I want to create my own content. And that's how Creatives, we have a series by the name of Creatives that came about. And Creatives is a 8-episode docu-series, 8-episode for the first season, where we feature creative people in the background who are doing great work, that people see their work and don't even know that it's Shelly is behind this work, you understand? So we have people like Jabalani Johnson. He's a knife maker, makes beautiful knife what you'd walk into any one of these superstore and purchase and not know that it's from Jamaica, locally made, you understand? We have a painter who is painting the city with murals. We have Donna Noble, who is a food stylist. I'm not going to tell anybody. Please go on our YouTube page and you'll see Creatives and GD Films and you can see it. Yes. And that's how the company came about and doing, and we've been kicking down some doors and doing some great work.
Amazing, Gary.
Last couple weeks ago, we worked on a beautiful project. We're not going to talk about it yet, but you need to see the preview of it. It's awesome. It's ready? It's ready, like 2 weeks now.
Wow, no man, we need to see.
She was a star. She was a star of the film. You understand? So, people, a music video.
I mean, when you are called to do something, I mean, when the heavens bless you with a talent, trust me, when it goes up, answer.
Please. Because if I had stayed in Montego Bay and not answered to the call, I would still be in Montego Bay filming wedding or party or maybe running taxi or something. Nothing wrong with taxi operators and so on, but I'd still be at a level where I'm depending on somebody. Being in Kingston and where I'm at today, I'm grateful that I am surrounded by some beautiful, talented people who love me genuinely. And Mommy Pryor, big up Miss Paulette, she's always praying for me. So those, you have to, as I say, you have to answer them. Mommy never want me to come Kingston. Mommy I cry, said Kingston bad and...
But I mean, you do see her from time to time.
I see her as often as I can.
There you
big
go.
Up Miss P.
There you go.
Not as often as I should,
well,
but yeah.
I mean, you talk to her physically on the phone.
Yes, she know how to reach me.
Yes. You have been to a few places doing film.
Yeah.
Tell me some of the places and tell me what are the experiences that you have gone through just filming these different adventures.
Where can we start? Yeah.
I just said it, say, look like you don't know where to start.
I'll start here in Jamaica. I've worked on, I would say, and I was boasting the other day, and boasting in a good way, not boasting like a showing off on somebody, but I was saying to somebody that I think I've worked in my short space of time, which is 24 years, being in the film industry, television and film, because television where I started out. I have been on a lot of reality TV shows coming to Jamaica here. We start from American Next Top Model, Atlanta Housewife, Marriage at First Sight, Amazing Race, a lot of them. Mission Catwalk, which is our own fashion show, Kenya Linton show. We have done Dancing Dynamite, the first Dancing Dynamite. I did the production, me and my team. We've worked on Rising Star. We've done quite a bit of work, but I have also been privileged to work with a lot of big names that came here. In recent time, we have seen where Jay-Z came here by himself doing a project with Junior Gong. I worked on that as assistant.
What was that like, Gareth? I mean, knowing it's an international, you know.
I think after the first 2, 3, 4 projects for me, I did kind of I never get starstruck. Okay. I did kind of get over it. Okay. But I was sharing these, because I talk a lot with my students, so I was telling them stuff. And I was saying that 2 persons that I've worked with in my career that I was really surprised by how their work ethics and their attitude, they weren't boasting, them never show off, them never make you feel less of the person, was working on a set with Jay-Z and Junior Gong at the time, and then working with Cole Bennett. Cole Bennett is the director for YG Marley music video that he did recently. And these people are superstars. Jay-Z is a big known artist, you understand? And he came on set, I tell him what he's supposed to do, and he was like, okay, just tell him what I need to do. And he was just sit down in one corner there by himself and him just make you feel like, and then you work with some artists in Jamaica who don't have a point fraction of them the money, and then they make you feel as if, you know what, because you have been around them. So it was really good. I mean, it was an easy work for me. Okay. And then he came back again with Beyonce, and I remember being in Trenchtown, and I remember bringing 2 bottles of water when they were on the bike to Jay-Z and Beyonce, and after they take a sip of the water and give them back, them never really drink off of the water, and people screaming out in the background say, yo, beg for the bottle of water there for me and for Jay-Z, beg for half bottle of water. People want to put it up for souvenir. Wow. And then I realized that, at the end of the day, they're just human beings like us, you understand? But I've worked with, name the show, but I was privileged 2016 with Phase 3 to go to Copa America to fly Steadicam. Because again, that is another talent, that's another piece of gear that I have invested my time with. And when Phase 3 bought one of them, and a couple of us did the course, they brought in somebody and teach us. And then I realized that it was a career shift and it was a new venture for me. I started shooting Steadicam, and Steadicam is that robot-looking harness and vest that is suck onto my body, and then it has an arm, and then it has a gimbal, a unit that the camera put in. And the purpose of the Steadicam is to I can run, I can walk with you, dancing and singing, and maintain a very steady shot.
Wow.
You understand? And it was invented years ago by another great inventor, Gareth Brown. That's the name, Jeremy. Yes, before I lose my work, yeah, Gareth Brown. And then he invented the dolly and the jib. And so when I saw the Steadicam the first time, I was like, that's a cool piece of equipment that you can walk with somebody and you can capture every moment and the shot maintain very steady and don't move. So fast forward, I was able to go to Copa America to shoot soccer 2016 with Phase 3. And then 2017, I went back for Gold Cup and then work on numerous of music video with Shaggy and Sean Paul and Spice. Go down there. J Will again. I've done a lot of job with J Will, Maxine Walters, Natalie, Sprinter, Storm movie. That was one of my first movie that I worked on with the Steadicam. I know I'm going fast.
That's fine. And then I did info.
And then I did a Luke Cage film that came out here that showed on Netflix. And then I did Top Boy again, which is another Netflix series. So I was able to get to work on these production because you just apply yourself, as you say, when that knock come, you just answer to the call and you open that door and you just run. Like people complain every day, say, oh, there's no job and so on. But I say every day that, yes, we might not be getting the amount of money for the job that we're doing, but if you get up and apply yourself and tell yourself that this is what you're going to do. I'm from a place called also Spring in Trelawney, a country place where yam alone plant there and food and vegetable and so on. Or you work up at the police station or up at the clinic or up at the post office. We don't even have a post office anymore. You understand? We have to travel 3 miles to go to a post office. And that's where I'm from. And I could just play dead. I could down there and just chill every day and just do cabinet making or mason work. And I'm right there. You have to wake up. You have to answer the call. And you have to get out there and you have to just motivate yourself. And every opportunity you get, behave like it's a last opportunity. And you just have to run with it. Because again, I came to Kingston. People used to tell me, say, yo, this is how we do it. 50 years ago at JBC, there's none. And where you come from with your little new idea, want to change things.
Wow.
Where are those people now? Those are the same people that will call me on a day-to-day basis and say, yo, they need a job and so on. And if I have it, I'm going to give it to them. Yeah. Because you believe that life is a cycle. You apply yourself, you go out there, and you can't be selfish with what you have. Yes. People think that I'm all right and that I'm well off, but it's about answering the call, going out there and make it happen.
Yeah. You are a family man, yes?
Yes.
You're tying family with your time.
I was hoping that you're not going to set me up and talk about family.
No. But I mean, like, I want to, because a lot of people in jobs like these, like,
I have to take another sip for that one here.
In jobs like these, I mean, whether it is videography, whether it is an actor, whether it is a
the creatives,
DJ,
the creatives
overall, yes. How do they manage time?
So I'll say this, that I think one of the things that we always forget when we enter a relationship is that if you date a lawyer, a teacher, a doctor, their hours are their hours. They step out there, and if a doctor's supposed to be in an operating theater for 12 hours saving a life, they're going to do it. One of the issues there is that the entry bar for creatives are so low in the sense that a man can take up a camera or a laptop and say he's a creative or he's a director and a man just know one move and he says he's a dance and start be a dance instructor. When you enter in a relationship, you have to establish for your partner to accept what you do and understand that not because I wear short pants and a t-shirt go to work, it is just as valuable as if you put on a necktie and a scrubs or anything, you understand, and go. So you have to give and take because, again, you go on a tour for 2-3 months and you can't come off because you're doing city to city to country. You have to strike a balance. We spend a lot of time away from home. So when you are with your family, you just have to make sure that those times are well spent, the quality time. You have to do what you have to do. So if it means that you have to be the cook or the chef and cook for the rest of the time that you're around your family, you just have to do what you have to do. You have to be present. Yeah. You're going to get the cuss no matter what you do. You're going to get the cuss. They're always going to think that you can manage your time better. But when you sit down and, like, for example, I'm talking to some of my colleagues, they have not worked for the last 3 months. They don't work for the last 3 months, and then when it rains, it pours, then jobs start coming, bop, 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 bop. How do you turn down those jobs?
Yeah.
It means that, as again, when you get the time to spend with your family, you just have to balance it. Everything is a balance, but it is not an easy road. It's a task. Let me drink one more drink for that.
And again, let me just compound on that. It's all about compromise.
Yeah, it's about
in the relationship, it's all about compromise. It's all about balance. You have to understand. And as Gareth rightfully said, you know, it is understanding that this is how you met me. This is the job that I do.
You said this is TikTok?
Yes, sir.
Okay, big up all the TikTok people. Yes, I don't use the TikTok things. So I just want to make sure that people are tuning. Big up Shelly over there.
This is the kind of job that you do. So you have to accept. You know, you have to. This is the road that we go down. So, you know, we can strike a balance, you know. When you say Saturday we are going on a date, the date, but you know, say you might say Saturday we are going on a date and
you get a call
and say
Saturday midday.
You know, my affair.
You just have to turn up.
I'm say, all right, no problem, cool. You know, maybe I might come in the later and say, you want to watch a movie?
We just need to have more understanding partners.
Man and woman, not talk woman and
I said partners.
Right.
Yeah.
No, because you know, some woman will jump up in them feelings right now and say, we might talk about going like say, you know, all these things. Let us clear the air. The gentleman said, partners, man and woman. Thank you, people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, pardon me, excuse me.
You have no more questions.
The partners that you are, the persons that you work with.
Yes.
That's a part of GD Films.
Yes.
You say some are your seniors.
Yes.
How do they feel being around you, calling you boss?
So I must say, yeah. If you know me, when I'm on set, this Gareth when I'm on now and Gareth when I'm on set is two different Gareths.
Yes.
So when I'm on set, I'm a no-nonsense person and I laugh with people. Them always call me grumpy and miserable because I'm miserable for the right reason and I'll accept that.
Yes.
When I show up, as I said,
yes.
If a doctor show up for an operation, him put him best foot forward and him serious about him work.
Yes.
Why when I turn up on set, you're gonna make it seem as if it's a joke thing and behave like it's not serious. This is my world, so therefore I'm serious about it. My life depends on it. Right. Big up all the people that might just sign on for my life. Yeah. So I am surrounded by I think I have the most beautiful and the most understanding and the most courteous crew ever in Jamaica right now. And I'll say that because I have some real people, some people that if tomorrow is $2, if their salary is $10 and tomorrow is only $5, I can pay them. I'm being straight up with them to say, yo, bro, I need you on this shoot. I'm not no excuse and a $5 I have for the project. Yeah. And then next week, if it's $15 I can give them, I'm going to tell them that I'm going to give you $15. So first, I respect them. As I said earlier, respect is something that you don't demand. You have to show people respect. And then in return, you'll get respect. You understand? I step out in the street. Like I remember my mother used to tell me that if you have manners, you can go up on the road and you can survive and without a fad and so on. I'm used to say to myself as a little boy, one moment I talk about, you can't look on the people in the bus and say you have manners. Sir, me have manners this morning. So therefore,
that not pay the bus fare.
That can't pay the bus fare. But then fast forward to now, I realize and I understand, like my brethren, Roddy, big up Roddy, Roddy asked me one day, who was our first philosophers when we were growing up? And I say, yo, Marcus Garvey, Bob Marley. And he said, no, he said it was your grandparents and your parents used to speak to you some way and tell you how life is going to be. And if you apply yourself then, and you just couldn't see it. But now, as a man and as a dad and all of that, I can step out there without even dollar in my pocket. And I can reach wherever I want to go, as far as flying out of the country, because how you deal with people.
Yes.
So go back to the question, how I deal with people who are senior to me and they're my staff and I have to supervise them or manage them. I'm just being real. I'm just being who I am. We'll be kind to them. When we're not on the job, we're going to sit down, we're going to have a drink, and we're going to laugh, and we're going to chat, and we're going to gimmicks each other, and we're going to run joke. And then when they come on to work, it's work time.
Right.
And I choose people who can elevate me, people, surround myself with people who are positive, people who I know can carry me to that next level if we apply partnership together. But I don't want nobody who is yes man around me and people who, yes, bossy every day. Oh, boss, you're the boss on next one. Because if they continue being like that and the people who you have around here continue, so you have a paycheck.
Yes.
You have to pay that paycheck because then as soon as they employ themselves and I call you boss, you know what I can.
Yes.
And the people who are around me, I said to them, you're not working to pay me.
Yeah.
You're working to pay yourself.
Yep.
And that's how it's. So I don't have no issue with, I have people work around me who are twice my age. As I said, and not to call out Mr. Rogers, no, Jeremy. But Jeremy, me and David, which is his son, is the same age. Jeremy could be my dad. And Jeremy have the utmost respect for me. And if I pick up the phone at any hours a night, I said, Jeremy, I'm in a situation, Jeremy will leave me out and come check me because it's just how me deal with him as a virgin.
Jeremy, big up yourself. A
Respect,
long time I know you.
Respect, come
years
back.
I know you. Like, Jeremy is just a gem. Jeremy is a gem. You come and set, if your face look away, remember Jeremy, I make your face set the next way, I'ma put a smile on your face. That is Jeremy. That is Jeremy.
Say hi to, yes.
Hi everybody.
All right, that's maybe wondering who talking to that beautiful lady over there. Shelly from Xpressionz.
Yeah. Shan, big up yourself. Let me just say, big up to all my persons on the TikTok live. Big up to all the persons on Gareth TikTok live as well.
No, I'm on Instagram.
You're
I don't
on
reach.
Instagram.
Yeah, I don't reach the
All right,
TikTok.
big up to all the persons on Gareth's
teach me how to.
Instagram.
The company have a TikTok, the GD Films,
You need
but
to
I
first
just.
have you need to download the TikTok.
No, I tell you,
create a page
I'm not
and all of
that.
this.
Listen, man, I'm not an old person, you know. GD Films has a TikTok.
But Gareth Daily just don't
It's
have
too much. Like when I reach in the night time, the amount of things I have to charge in terms of camera batteries, my laptop, my phone, my watch, my phone, and then
By the time you don't plug in, it's time to just go lie down.
and then I have GD Films, Instagram, Gareth Daily, and then I have Everyday Jamaica, and then I have everything.
Wow, yes. So we
Then
soon
for
get
TikTok,
to those where I'm going to tell all of them where to
I'm
go
looking
and
for
follow
a
all
social
of
media.
these
I'm looking
things.
for a social media manager. So anybody who out there, just send GD Films a DM.
So Gareth is looking for a social media manager.
Sponsored by Xpressionz Production Limited.
Listen to me now. Listen to me. Let me just say big ups to all my people. Chan, big up yourself. Holy love and blessings. All my people on YouTube.
We don't big up Arville from
big up on
from
yourself
start.
because we don't know same comedian.
Okay.
Big up on yourself. Holy loves and blessings. Remember, guys, if you have a question for Gareth, please send it on over. That is on TikTok.
Somebody said
Instagram.
somebody said I can't keep up. Yeah, it's too much things for me to keep up. Yeah.
Remember,
That's why I have a good team.
And a good team is always a great team.
Yeah.
Let me just say again, big up to the bartender family that's in the building.
Yes,
Big
they
up
gave
to
me some apple
none
juice.
other than Mr. Hall that is in the building. He just walked into the building. Sir Hall, big up yourself, director, producer, writer of The Bartender.
I like this. I like it. I like the setup. I like the space.
You do?
Yes. When I walk in, first impression, and I always said to people that when you have a business, the first person that you have a contact with has to be that person that smile and know good customer service. And when I drove in, the security guard, he was very pleasant and he give us instruction where to park and so on. So big up to the proprietor of the place, the security guard.
Vacations.
Yes. No, the name long for me. May I try
Just say incognito.
Incognito. Incognito.
It's not that bad.
Okay. I forget one.
What do you think about the location, though, Gareth? It's a bed and breakfast.
It's a nice place, as I said. So where I was, when on my way, when I stop on the road and I put it into GPS, I still have to use GPS, although I'm in Jamaica, guys. Sorry. And it said 6 minutes because I trying to gauge where on Agley Park Road, if it's further down on Agley Park or it's at the top closer to half at 3. And it said 6 minutes. I was there like, bam, 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 2 stoplights, and then I reach over here. Google say, yes, you make a left turn and you reach your destination. I like, it was surprising walking into, I wasn't expecting to come right here so and see this oasis, this nice place. And then when I came in, security let me through and I saw the entrance. I was like, nice place. Then we come. The only thing is that there's no bartender. There's a bar tough over there. So we have to change that. And
but no, there's a bartender there now.
yes. And then a chef need to, somebody just advocate. Like
no, man, they're the bartender and chef, one go.
Okay.
And it's the baddest chef.
So like some stamp and go shit on the run, you know, some saltfish fritters or some plantain shit on the pan the thing or one. You understand? I'm just saying.
All right.
You know, if you go no meat or nothing there.
Yeah.
Just got some plantain with salt.
Finger food.
No, when they say finger food, they might look for wings. They might look for wings and everything. They would have on them things and a leg. But yeah.
Shanshan said yes.
Yeah.
I love that place. Food
But it's a
is
nice place.
amazing,
And when I'm talking to the
great.
proprietor, the rooms are they're not pricey. So for us, we always have production people coming into Kingston. So it's just one more thing on the list. If we want to film a commercial and we need a room and so on. So one more thing on the list, our location.
Yes.
And we definitely support, because we're all about supporting small businesses and medium-sized businesses.
There you go.
Before them reach the billions and the millions and stuff like that.
Go.
I forget. No. But cool. And the gentleman that I was talking to is very hospitable and him nice. So I like the space.
Beautiful.
Big up.
And that happens to be the owner.
The owner, yeah man, big up himself.
So, first impressions always last. Fluffy, big up yourself here. I don't know if you have been here from night, but you say you're over here, listening and watching. But not catch up on Bartender. That's right for going on the night.
So I thought like how you have a bartender, you can have a bartender walk in every now and then and check and stuff.
My bartender shy now. Bad. Shy bad.
I
try draw it out her, but no worry yourself.
I've got to change that.
Because we're looking forward to now hosting an all-white event that's coming up on the roster of things for Xpressionz.
Right.
It's gonna be an all-white old school party.
Send me the date.
I'm definitely.
And I promise you I'd try it, but send me the date.
When him is here. When him is here.
You're
not always here. But him always busy. Exactly.
I'm busy for the right reason.
No, I did not say that you're
But I couldn't miss this. You know, the other day on the set, you were telling me what is be a rich people thing and go up and so I was like, no, we don't live like that. And they don't know I've been the boss for a long time, so.
People is years, I know this gentleman. I mean, I've worked on a number of video sets with him. You know, the last the last
we can't talk about it yet.
The last video, no man, not that
okay.
one. The last video not the last video, but I've worked on a number of others before. But the one video that stands out in my mind so vivid all the time is the Taurus Riley Lion Paw. That was just such a production.
That was years
ago, yes.
I remember I was working as one of the camera operator, and again we go back to Asha, big up Asha, and it was Ital at the time working with Taurus at One Theater.
Yes.
Wow.
A years that you know, guys?
It's been a minute.
Only 5 years that you know? No man.
Big up yourself.
All right, so on what's happening here at the
They don't have any question, man. Your question them finished there?
All right, so all of my people here, I think they are talking about
about what?
They're talking about the bartender because the episode is up and everybody's just blowing up the phone there. You know, it shows that people are watching. I do appreciate it. Thanks, people.
We forget a bartender who is not shy.
Members only are shy. Here, they watch it. I saw you stay, Jermaine. Jermaine said, big up members only.
But we have to have a bartender that walk through every now and then and say, would you like another drink?
Would you like another drink, sir?
No, the apple juice is good.
Not an apple juice, because it's out. No, man, it is, yes, man, it is one step at a time. And yeah, there you go. Little music I play. The aim of everything, all of this really is to, after this, we after parties. People still come in and
it's a nice way. I like the energy so far.
Yes.
What's your name again? Carol?
Curls.
Yeah?
Curls.
Curlin. Big up Curlin. Curlin Message me every minute, you know, yo, XYZ, this is the time. Yo, this is the flyer. Big up curling. I like when people are on top. I like when people are on top of the game.
That's my assistant. Want me confirm with you, I just do so. And she take care of the rest of the business.
I was driving and I text her, I said, yo, what's the address? Boom, in 2 seconds I get the address. So, big up curling.
Almighty, listen to me. So, Dimple said me not talking about bartender.
What Dimple talking about?
Me talk about Mr. Handsome.
Okay, big up yourself. Dimples?
Yes. Look right in that camera there, so.
Who's Dimples? Big up yourself, Dimples.
Dimples is one of our moderators. She's one of our loyal ACs, not fans.
Okay.
She's one of our loyal ACs. People, listen. I mean, I can't tell you how much it's a privilege, it's an honor to be sitting beside Gareth. I mean, just having this discussion with him. And trust me, people, it can go further. We would be here for more hours talking, but
no, yeah,
I mean,
it's
just we just a tip of the iceberg. We just want you to know who Gareth is. GD Films, you know, the production, you know, and tell you a little bit about him in business and everything. How is it going? Gareth, please tell us what is in the pipeline for you for the rest of the year. I know enough, but to kind of take it down a little bit.
For GD Films, and again, GD Films is embedded in my life, like I sleep, breathe, eat GD Films. I mean, when I wake up in the morning, it's just for me to see how different, what new can I create, how can I create a partnership with anybody out there as creative and corporate people. Is Jamaica as a brand itself is a big thing globally. We're very impactful, and we're a dot in the world as an island. Very small amount of people that live here, but we're so impactful. I want GD Films to just add to the brand Jamaica. So therefore, whatever we put our name on to export or to showcase in Jamaica, it means that it's at a high standard, and it means that, and I'm all about partnerships. So I also have to give thanks that I'm one of those persons who are privileged that can work. I work with every production house, every producer. I'm not exclusive to anybody or so on. GD Films is a production house that supplies production services to other production houses and to work with creative people and to expose creative people. I'm very big on internships. So therefore, over the last 3-4 years, I've been working with UTech, hosting interns, just showcasing and giving them an opportunity to express themselves and to just morph into whatever they want to do. And then just recently, one of the new things that that added to my portfolio or to what I'm doing, I'm now at Carmack. I'm teaching a cinematographic course this semester. So that's something new to what I've been doing. I've always been talking to students, prep talk, and unofficially, but officially now I am doing some teaching at Carmack. So that is one thing for the rest of this semester. I have a project working on that I really can't talk about it because my producer would just cut off my head, but I'm working on another series. Another food series with one of our celebrity here in Jamaica. So that is in the pipeline. And then Creatives, where we are prepping for season 2 of Creatives. So look out for Creatives, everybody out there. You can just check out our YouTube channel, GD Films Jamaica, and you'll see the episodes, Creatives. And again, you never know who might be on Creatives. Creatives, we had Kimika. We had Kimika, that's versatile on it. And again, Kimika studied contemporary dancing, and then she morphed into dancehall and so on, and she traveled the world, just like Xpressionz. So therefore, we wake up and we search for talent who are doing great behind the scene, and we expose them. That's all we do. We just apply a little flair to them and to just document them and to just put them out there. So we're prepping for season 2 of Creatives. Look out for that. And just stay tuned to our social media, GD Films Jamaica, GD Films all around. And Dancers Xpressionz now going to need one wall. I need a documentary especially for yourself.
Well, you should work on that. That's nice. That don't sound,
I talked last time we meet. I said,
that
let's
don't
talk
sound-
about
that don't sound-
what I want to do with, and I'm throwing this out, and I hope Arville is listening, and so on.
I hope Arville is listening.
I hope Arville is listening. What we want to do with Dance Expression is that we want to go on tour with you guys and to show people what you guys do. Because the last time in the cell phone to show me what you have been doing and so on, that's in the cell phone and on social media, but we need to show the wider world what you guys are about. So we'll talk about that. So
big things in the pipeline coming. We shall have a sit down and talk. The tour for next year is going to be a different one and not a normal one.
As you were telling me.
Yes, sir. People, you know, my producer do so and she'll do so on the table.
Oh, shall I give you the rap signal?
She'll give it to me. But people, for persons who are watching the bartender now, I know I'm full of excitement and all of these things.
But why the bartender though?
I'm going to go live in the week. Professor and I are going to go live in the week. And we're going to have a nice little chat about what's been happening.
Are we going to show this again?
On the bartender.
This episode?
This episode, it's always there. It don't come down.
Okay, cool. Why the bartender though?
Why the bartender?
You guys dance, so why the bartender?
All right, so bartender was birthed in COVID time.
Okay.
So
yes, I remember from that.
Right.
Can we skip the question? Because it's from there. Yeah, I remember.
You asked.
Yes.
So yes, we danced, but I mean, COVID came and then took away that from us. We tried going on social media, doing it live, and but the other dancer them start really done the thing. No disrespect to no dancer, everybody would do and earn them money still. But we found another avenue.
Which is pivoting and
Professor said to us, listen, on a did do acting as a minor, make we jump on it, start do some things, and we had a YouTube channel that was dormant and 4,000 odd subscribers, and we put some things out on the page, and the page started to grow, and we started to put more content and more things on the page. So that is how Bartender was born.
I love it.
And from there to now, we have 147K subscribers. Please go over to YouTube and check out the page. It is Xpressionz, JAXPRESSIONZ. And check out the bartender. We have a lot more content on the page, which is Corner Shop, and we have another series on the page also that's called One Apartment. So you need to go and check out the page and just view. Yes? People, listen, before my producer kill me, cut you. We're gonna go live in the week, I said, people, and we're gonna talk about the comments and everything that is happening in life in the bartender. Tonight, from last night into tonight, we're going to have a chat, we're going to talk, all right? So no worries, we never get to read the comments tonight, but I want to know how the strips go. This interview was very exciting and very informative.
I'm happy to be here.
Garrett, thank you so much for being here. Please lastly but not least, please give us all the social media handles where people can find GD Films and yourself.
So you can check out our website, gdfilms.co. Or you can go on Instagram, GD Films, one word, or you can go on Gareth Daly, which is my personal Instagram, where I post the technical stuff and the cameras and all of that stuff. And on Twitter, it's GD Films also. And TikTok, I think too, yes. TikTok, GD Films. So once you type in GD Films in Google, surprisingly, my 11-year-old daughter, she was like, why so much things of GD Films and Garrett Daly's on the internet? But once you type in GD Films, you will see. I just want to say thanks to my staff, my team. I don't call them staff, we said team. Yeah, my team. I have the best team in the world. And give thanks to my brothers, them. You know yourself. I don't want to call out the name, but people like Jeremy and Dean, Delroy, and Squidley, and Jason, and Asha, and these people have my back.
Yeah.
So once you type in GD Films, and my number and everything is public. So once you call anybody and say, yo, may I try to get a contact for GD, everybody will. And my number is listed, my email address is there. And call Xpressionz JA Production Limited and they'll give you my contact too. So that's it. But I just want to say thanks for having me. Thanks for for this vibration on a Sunday evening, for just us sharing what we do. I like the concept, I like the vibes, and when you guys start the other day for the last time and stick me up, there's no way.
You could have said.
I could have said no. So you've been trying. All I was on vacation, and I just came back. I decided, and I put it on. I said, yo, I definitely. And big up all to the people that moved upon GD Films and on Garrett's daily page. The over here start talk. I can't pay attention because over there to the camera there and big up everybody upon which one is Twitter? TikTok.
All right, my people. Thank you so much for joining in our
Thank
live
you.
tonight. Garrett, thank you so much.
Bartender.
Juice. That's what we say,
Yes.
friends. Thank you.
Cheers to many more episodes and season.
More, yes. Don't
and
it.
yeah, big up to the behind the scene people and too.
So big up to again my bartender family, producer Curleen. Big up to Tesla Edwards, my videographer,
big
editor,
up to the boss. Yeah, I mean I say
director, and all these things.
Big up the crew. Remember the crew? Members only?
No, that's not members only. That's the bartender family right there.
No, but then they say members only.
That's persons who are in the members
only.
Big
up the crew there. Okay.
Yes. Big up to all of my viewers and subscribers. Remember, we're going for the 200K by December.
I always want to say this part too. Share, like, and subscribe. Yeah, follow us. You understand?
People, do what Garrett says.
Yes.
Like, share, subscribe. All right. People, thank you so much. It's been a lovely Sunday evening.
Wink, wink.
What is wink, wink? Thank you so much, guys. Love and light. We'll see you next week. Mwah. I'm your host, the First Lady Shelly Xpressionz.
First
What is
Lady.
wrong?
I like it. All right, guys.
Bye,
you got
peoples.
now. Bye. Later. Oh, you end this thing. Okay, up there, so.